Hi everyone! Today I will be showing you how you can make these adorable macrame Christmas tree ornaments. Let's get started. Take a 12-inch piece of string and tie it together to form a loop using a simple overhand knot. Secure that loop to a tabletop surface. Take your first cord and fold it evenly in half and attach it to that string with a reverse lark's head knot. So take the folded end behind the string, pull it over so there's a loop right in front, and then pull those two remaining ends through the loop and pull it nice and tight. Now take a second cord and attach it with another reverse lark's head knot to the side on the left. Before you slide it into place, we're going to tie 2 half-hitch knots with each end of this new cord. So take the side on the left and send it over the cord we attached it to form a loop. Then twist it around and pull it through the loop and pull it tight. Do the same on the right side. Once you have that all formed, just slide it up next to that reverse lark's head knot at the top. Now attach a second string to the right side using the same method. Take the third cord from the right, point it down diagonal and to the left, and tie 3 double half-hitch knots with the next 3 cords. Starting with this cord here that's in the middle. So just take that cord and cross it over the leading rope to form a loop, then twist it around to pull it through the loop and pull it tight. Then take that same working cord we just used and cross it back over the leading rope to form a loop. Twist it around and pull it through the loop and pull it nice and tight. Now we move on to our next cord and repeat. Now take that third cord from the right and this time point it down, diagonal, and to the right and tie 2 double half-hitch knots with the next 2 cords on the right. Now bring in a new cord and attach it to the cord on the far left with a reverse lark's head knot. Do the same on the right side. Going to bring in a bead and attach it to the 2 cords directly in the middle. Now take that middle right cord and point it down, diagonal, and to the left and tie 5 double half-hitch knots around that rope, starting with the next cord here to the left. Now take the 5th cord from the right, point it down diagonal to the right, and tie 4 double half-hitch knots. Bring in another cord and attach it with the reverse lark's head knot to the very far left cord. Do the same on the right side. Take the 7th cord from the right, point it down diagonal to the left, and tie 7 double half-hitch knots. And then take that 7th cord from the right, and this time point it down diagonal to the right and tie 6 double half-hitch knots. Now take another bead and slide it onto the 2 cords in the middle. Now take that middle right cord and point it down, diagonal, and to the left, and tie 7 double half-hitch knots. Now take the 7th cord from the right, point it down diagonal to the right, and tie 6 double half-hitch knots. Okay, once again, find the 7th cord from the right and point it down towards the left. This time we're going to leave off the cord here on the very far left, so we're only going to be tying 6 double half-hitch knots. Go back and find that 7th cord from the right, point it down, diagonal, and to the right, and we're also going to be leaving off the far right cord this direction, so we're only tying 5 double half-hitch knots this time. Take a 3rd bead and attach it to the 2 cords in the middle one more time. Now I'm going to take the cord on the very far left and point it down, diagonal, and to the right, and I'm going to tie 6 double half-hitch knots around this rope. This time though, these double half-hitch knots are going to be a little special in that we're going to increase the thickness of our leading rope each time we tie a knot. So what I mean by this is now that I just tied a double half-hitch knot, I'm going to take that working cord we just used and lay it right alongside that leading rope, so now we have 2 cords. Then I take my next working cord and I'm going to tie a double half-hitch knot around both cords. Now I'm going to add that working cord, so now we have 3 leading ropes for the next working cord to tie around. Add it to the grouping and just keep repeating this process. Now repeat the same process on the right side. So the far right cord is going to point down to the left, and we're just going to make those double half-hitch knots in the same method. Just like that. Now as you can see, your ropes all naturally gather here at the bottom. And you can totally leave your ends as is, just hanging like this. There's not a very big gap here, so that is a great way that you can finish this if you would like. But another option is to tie a gathering knot right here at the base. So to do this, I'm going to bring in another rope and fold it in half so that I have a short little tail and a long cord and then a loop that hangs below. I'm going to place this right over all the cords. And then I'm going to take that long end and start wrapping it around everything. As I wrap, I want to make sure that short piece of cord is still sticking up and the loop is still hanging below. Wrap this as many times as you want, but I do recommend at least 4 times. So once you have wrapped your section, take that piece we were just using and stick it through the loop. Then take the short piece sticking up and just give it a nice gentle tug to pull the knot through the gathered section. Once it is through and underneath the gathered section, we can take the 2 ends of the gathering knot and pull on them together to tighten the knot up. Okay, and once you have tightened that, I want you to pull each individual string just to smooth out the knot and make sure all the cords are lined into place. Then take your scissors and trim off that top piece sticking up. Then I recommend taking a tapestry needle or another object with a point and just pushing down the end that you cut off back underneath the gathering knot so nothing shows at all. Then our final step is to just take our scissors and trim the ends to the desired length and so that they're all even. Now our Christmas tree ornament is complete. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and inspiring, and thank you so much for watching.